Hello and welcome to this Nalios tutorial on the synchronization between your Odoo calendar and your Outlook or Google Calendar. So today we are not going to focus on how to set this up. We are going to assume that you already installed the synchronization between both calendars, but you find that the synchronization is not fast enough for you. So I'm going to explain this. The synchronization between your Odoo calendar and your Outlook or Google Calendar does not happen immediately. It goes both ways, but it's not instant. So what's happening is that if you add an event in your Odoo calendar, this is supposed to add the same event in your Outlook or Google calendar, and vice versa. So if you add an event in your Outlook or Google agenda, it's going to add an event, the same event in your Odoo calendar. Why is it not instant? It's because it's an action that runs automatically every 12 hours that does this. So what we can do is that we can increase the frequency of the sync. And to do this, you can open the settings here in Odoo. You go at the bottom of the page and you activate the developer mode, which is going to give you access to more features in Odoo. So I'll go back to the home page, and here you can type scheduled to access scheduled actions right here. Okay. In the filter, in the search bar, you can type sync. And here you have the two automated actions that run. Okay, so this one, Outlook synchronization, if you have Outlook calendar, and then the Google calendar synchronization right here. So we're going to open the two of them. We'll start with Google. Okay, so what you see here, you see that it's an action which is executed every 12 hours by default. So you can increase the frequency by saying, for instance, I want the sync to happen every 3 hours. So you can save. And of course, if you click the Run Manually button, it's going to execute the action instantly. Okay, at the moment when you click this button. Just one thing you need to be careful about is that you cannot execute the action every 1 minute, for instance. Why? Because in 1 minute, maybe the action will not have the time to be finished. Okay, and maybe it's going to be in conflict with other actions, and of course, having too many actions run at the same time can have a negative impact on your database. Why? Because you may notice slowness, for instance. So I really advise you not to set the frequency too often, but really start with 3 hours, for instance, or maybe you can try 1 hour and see if it doesn't have any bad impact on your database. Okay, so you can increase the frequency, but not too often, in order not to have slowness issues. So I'll go back to the schedule actions, and we can open the Outlook one now, which is exactly the same. So as you can see, it's executed every 12 hours, but same principles. So of course you can say, I want my events to be synced every 3 hours. You save, and then you see if it doesn't have any negative impact on your database in terms of performance and slowness. All right, I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to share, do not hesitate to leave comments and we'll be happy to answer those. I wish you a nice day, and see you later for a new video. Bye-bye.